Hey guys, Dr. Cobra here, and I'm bringing you a game that was submitted to me through my email, which any of you who possibly may be watching may do. It is KobraCasts@gmail.com. And if you send it to me, I will cast it and upload it. So this game is going to be Protoss versus Terran on Xel'Naga Caverns between Lazarus Gaming's KobraCasts and AzNCloudBoi. And as you saw, KobraCasts tells CloudBoi that he has the best name ever. So yeah, nothing in particularly exciting happening so far. We'll have to see what these two players like to go for. Oops. Anyways, here we have KobraCasts just scouting around, making sure there's no proxies or anything like that before he goes to scout his opponent's base, which is a pretty good thing to do. CloudBoi not even going to scout after the gateway, so he's going to be playing pretty blind here. So that means he's hopefully has a very safe build that he knows can survive, pretty much anything. Got one gas coming down for KobraCasts, pretty normal, but we know he's not going to go for some sort of one barracks fast expansion or maybe even two. CloudBoi getting a gas down to getting another pylon, doing a good job of spreading him out, giving him a little more vision in his base. KobraCasts is going to get in here, scout around. Not much to see right now. Pretty much the standard Protoss opening that everybody does. Cybernetics core on the way. He saved up a little bit of chrono boost, but not too much. It's got that second geyser coming down, so we know it's at least not going to be a one gas 4 warp gate. Second barracks coming down for KobraCasts. Not quite 100 gas yet. Oh yeah, he's going to get that tech lab. Might be going for some sort of Marauder expansion. Maybe a Marauder push. CloudBoi finally going to scout. Not going to get in. I think he actually could have, since KobraCasts was not microing that Marine. But this way at least he saves the probe. So chrono boosting out a Stalker, and he does have Warp Gate on the way. Let's see if he's going to try to go for a one gate expansion. I've seen that work pretty well, and I've done it myself sometimes against Terran. If you constantly chrono boost out of this first warp gate, you're pretty safe for any really early aggression. And then once you get your expansion up, you just throw down a bunch of gates to keep yourself safe from anything else. So we do see concussive shells on the way for KobraCasts. I bet this is going to be a command center. So yeah, he is going to go for a Marauder expansion. Getting a little bit of frame rate issues, I apologize. And he is pushing out across the map just a little bit. Going to clear out this watchtower, and he just lost this one. So yeah, just a light pressure. Here is the Nexus right now from CloudBoi. But I'm pretty sure CloudBoi's been chrono boosting out of this gateway pretty constantly, so he should be absolutely fine unless he just totally screws up. And yeah, KobraCasts are not even going to come all the way across the map, just wants these watchtowers. So a reactor going down for KobraCasts and another barracks, so he's definitely going to be going pretty barracks heavy. Lost some Marine right there. He has Stim on the way, so he could try for some sort of like 5 racks timing push once he gets his command center down, or he might want to tech right up to medevac, we'll see. That SCV, pretty boss right there. Nobody even wants to attack him. So yeah, CloudBoi going up to 3 gateways. He does have Warp Gate and getting up a robotics facility too. But since he wasn't on A move or anything, ooh, I like that. Anyways, KobraCasts' SCV did manage to scout it, and so as soon as he died and lost vision of the area, CloudBoi canceled the Robo and is instead going to go for Twilight Council. So I'm going to guess Templar play. Quite a few Marauders out for PainUser right now. And getting a second reactor, so going to be seeing a lot of Marines. He's up to 4, or going up to 4 barracks right now. Take a look at the Harvesters. CloudBoi is ahead. He did get his expansion down earlier, and I don't know that he's used any chrono boosts on probes, but if he has, that would be why he's ahead. Does have a little extra chrono boost. There we go, chrono boost in those Nexus. There's a Dark Shrine somewhere. There it is. Dark Shrine on the way. I like that. Terran, although it probably won't do too much damage, only if Terran doesn't have any scans saved up. He can't push across the map unless he has a ton of scans saved up or techs all the way up to Raven, which, as you can see, he's not even close to that tech yet. Take a look at the army supplies, both pretty similar. And I believe that was a Stalker that just went down. Sorry for missing that. And he is going to warp in this pylon over here. I'm sure that's where he's going to warp in the DTs. Looks like PainUser deciding to move out a little bit. He does have Stim, and Combat Shields is going to finish right when he gets there, so this is actually kind of a scary attack, because Stim just does so well against gateway units. But if he warps in a DT or something, that would definitely help. And good force field work, he can probably hold this off. Meanwhile, DT is coming in to the main, it looks like. Here we go. I like that PainUser split his units up so he can't get them all force fielded. Decent force fields, all these units not doing anything. Warping in those DTs, we're going to see, does PainUser have enough scans? Probably not. Good force field work, but it looks like he's going to lose a lot of probes. Possibly this Nexus. Meanwhile, this TD up here has 10 kills, 11 kills, all SCVs, doing a ton of damage. And it looks like these DTs are going to be able to clean it up, but he did lose quite a few probes there. DTs do clean up, warping in some more DTs over here. Finally took out that one in the main, I think, but there's a second one in the expansion. They have just killed a ton of probes. Yeah, he's coming all the way up here to just stop mining completely. Another DT over here. That one's going to go down. Finally getting a missile turret up over here, but he doesn't have enough scans to get that one in the main, I don't think. No, he doesn't. He doesn't have a turret up in the main either. So this guy's going to be able to get a couple more kills. One DT coming across the map. This one has 11 kills. He was one of the defenders. Another DT coming across the map. But this turret is up, so these shouldn't be able to do much or any damage. And yeah, he is falling back. Meanwhile, back in AzNCloudBoi's base, Double Forge, which I really like Double Forge against Terran. It just helps your gateway units do so much better. And Zealot Charge on the way. Is macroing up, making quite a few more probes. Could be using his chrono boost better, but he's done a really good job with his with these DTs. This one has 13 kills. I don't think any of these had less than 10 kills. Anyways, PainUser took too long to lift off his command center, so it is going to start to burn down, but he's probably going to scan. Yep. Templar does go down, and he's going to be able to repair the orbital. This DT trying to come up to the main, but this is actually a really well-placed turret. Gives him vision of the mineral line and the ramp. So now PainUser finally going to come back and get his economy going again. PainUser sitting at 0-0 with no upgrades on the way, and we have +1/+1 and charge coming up for CloudBoi. So what I'd like to say, probably the effectiveness of those DTs came from the fact that once PainUser scouted the Robo, he switched up techs. And I'm sorry that someone is messaging me, but quite smart by AzNCloudBoi. Probably would have been good to warp in one earlier for defense, but it ended up working out for him. Right now, PainUser pushing out, but This force won't do much unless these guys are way out of position like they are right now. So coming back here through the John the Translator Common Knowledge hallway. AzNCloudBoi still out of position, but this pylon is going to give him sight. Looks like no, good reaction time, pulls all the probes. A wasted stim for KobraCasts, and he's going to lose all these units, yeah, definitely. Let's see if CloudBoi puts down any force fields. Not going to be quick enough. And it does look like +1/+1 and charge all finished right now. So CloudBoi a little bit behind on the macro, but he is getting up another gateway. That'll help. And has he made anything out of this yet? He did make one observer, which there it is. So take a look at the army tab. KobraCasts is behind, but it's not, you know, he can definitely come back from this. It's not over yet. Does have the factory down, and I saw a Ghost Academy on the production tab. Yeah, there it is. And finally getting his +1. Meanwhile, however, AzNCloudBoi going up to +2/+2, which is going to be awesome. And one step ahead of his opponent, going to go ahead and switch up tech to Colossus. So not going for High Templar, which is, you know, a common transition from DTs because you've already got the tech. So once those goats get out for KobraCasts, he's going to be sad as they get burned up by the Colossus. Anyway, starport on the way for KobraCasts, probably going to be for medevacs. CloudBoi taking out the rocks, so looks like he's probably going to expand up here next. He does have quite a few excess minerals, so probably a good idea. KobraCasts catching up in supply. Well, maybe not. I misread that, actually. So economy is pretty much even though CloudBoi has more harvesters. Mules are ridiculous. So this is actually kind of a scary timing right now for CloudBoi. KobraCasts is starting his third command center and blocking off this back way. But if he was to move out before, you know, there's any Colossus, an EMP on this clumped up army and then stim, they would pretty much evaporate. And it looks like KobraCasts is going to move out. First Colossus is done, but I'm not sure that it is enough. So KobraCasts playing it pretty safe. He was just going to take out these destructible rocks, and he was kind of scared of what's over here, I guess. Even though I feel like he probably could have pretty easily taken that army on. Another DT coming in. Might get a couple marine kills, but I imagine he'll get scanned and killed. So KobraCasts might have decided after he saw that army that it's time to move out. Ooh, that army's so clumped up. Oh, AzNCloudBoi targeting the ghost. Oh, wow, that would have been so cool if he had gotten that, but that turret finished right away. But that was definitely a good move to target the ghost. 2-2 is finished for AzNCloudBoi. KobraCasts trying to spread up his units. Pretty good force fields, not going to be able to retreat. Good EMP down it. Look at all these zealots stuck in the back. That's a big deal. But good force fields, trapping a lot of units. And you can see just how much 2-2 helps against 1-0, right? Yeah. Wow, AzNCloudBoi has a huge lead right now, up by like 32 supply. And I think KobraCasts is not going to be able to hold this at all. He doesn't have any more EMPs. CloudBoi still not doing a good job of getting his zealots in the front. But at this point, I'm not really sure it matters. Oh, KobraCasts might lose his command center. Yeah, he's definitely going to lose that. 3-3 on the way for CloudBoi. And a Reaper on the way for KobraCasts. Not sure what that's about, but KobraCasts does GG. Really good game from CloudBoi. And by the way, he was the one who sent me this replay. So thanks for that. Anyways, I think that came down to I really loved the tech switch after KobraCasts scouted it because he just was not ready for those DTs at all. Didn't have any scans saved up. Didn't have any turrets up or anything. And then also tech switching back to Colossus, one step ahead of his opponent, and going double forge. Those upgrades just help gateway units so much. Anyways, really cool game. Hope you guys liked it. Send me replays if you want me to cast them. Peace.